It is nope. It's a different day of the week this week. It is Friday. We're here. It's the part-time Marks with some special guests today. As you know, I'm Larry Black Lightning Burke.
That's Kurt McGirt, man.
The showstoppers in the house, baby.
And I'm just an old man named Paul.
Just an old man named Paul. Well, guys, good to see you again on this Friday night. It's a little different day of the week for us, Kirk, but we're here with the showstopper and Paul this week with the fallout of SmackDown today, leading into the Royal Rumble. Are you guys ready for the Royal Rumble?
Is it Saturday at 6 o'clock yet? Is it Saturday at 6 o'clock yet?
You guys know I am ready for the Royal Rumble. I cannot wait for the. It's one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. I love it.
This is a big Rumble too. It's a lot of big names.
Yeah.
Is this could be the biggest Rumble ever, guys?
At least half of them are big stars. Half of the Rumble is big stars.
It is.
Without a doubt.
The roster is huge. Men and women's roster, it's like a superstar event. Like these 30 people are like jam-packed into one match. It's insane. I'm ready to go.
And we're getting surprises, guys. I know we're going to get some. I'm excited about that too.
Who you expecting?
Well, Dave started off. Who do you think is going to surprise us? Why don't we just start it right there?
There's tons of surprises. I mean, what are we talking about? Men's or women's? What do you want?
You tell me. What are you thinking? I'm ready to go, man.
I think we might see. If we go to the women's side, I think we might see the man. I don't know. Maybe
Becky Lynch.
Yep.
I think she does. Make an appearance. I think she does.
I think that's highly possible.
You think
so.
Becky? You guys think Becky comes back? Well,
yeah.
I know we were all talking just the other night, Paul and Kurt. We was thinking Asuka might come back, but we're starting to see some rumors on the internet saying she's going through some personal stuff.
Yeah, I did see something, Larry. I follow her. I'm in love with the girl. My Asian sister. I gotta check her out all the time. But it did say something like there was actually a setback with her leg injury, and there was out of the ring issues that she was pertaining to. So I don't know if she comes back because you don't want to jeopardize. I mean, her star-studded, self coming back too early. I don't know if she's not 100%. I don't think we see her tomorrow. I really don't.
I'm not really sure if we see her neither. Now that stuff came out on the internet, I don't know. It felt like maybe somebody might have been stalking her or something. It was definitely something I wasn't ready to see, especially after you just brought her up about saying her coming right back.
Yeah.
This women's Rumble, guys. This is definitely a star-studded one too. I mean, we're starting to get hints
and we all know the Queen's coming back, so that's all that counts there.
Well, we know that's my number one pick. I mean, I think that's going to be my pick, guys.
But the question is, Larry, when does she come in? When does she make her appearance? Because you know damn well she's not going to be in the top 10, the first top 10 in there, coming off the injury. She's got to be in the back. You think 26? I think she's got to be between. I said the earliest would be 15th. I'm going to stay right around you, Kurt. I'm not going to go 26. I'm probably going to go, the GOAT, Michael Jordan, 23. Let's put him at 23 then. Let's go.
29.
29.
I
think I'm gonna go right around 17.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep note on this too. I think I'm maybe
Wait.
right around 17, so she can get in there with a couple of the bigger stars while they're still in there, just for those small face-offs.
All right,
So
you know what, Larry? How about we do this?
17
Since we're on DraftKings
seems
a
like
lot.
that's probably. It looks like they're going to be promoting Nia Jax really big in this. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
Why? For what reason? Nia Jax is like not even worth mentioning, as far as I'm concerned. I can't.
You need a monster in there, unless we're going to get another surprise. I mean, how many's out in the industry that can come in and?
You got Raquel Rodriguez too. I mean, she's a badass chick too. You know
She's not much of a monster, but she's.
Hey, she can kick my ass. I'll tell you that. Okay.
She's not. Can I throw this out there? She's not much of a wrestler.
No, she's not.
She's got the muscle, but that's all she's got. There's really no technique to Raquel Rodriguez.
All right, Larry, where did you say the queen comes in? I'm gonna write them all down, just like we're doing DraftKings.
Okay. I'm gonna say 17.
All right, Kurt, what did you have? 20 what?
What did I say? 26.
26. And Dave, what did you say? 34?
29.
Oh, 29. All right, I'm gonna go 23.
34. There's only 30 girls around.
I'm writing them all down. We're gonna be checking it out tomorrow. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see who's right and wrong.
All right. Well, next question for the Rumble, guys. Kurt, we'll start with you. Who comes in at number 1 for the ladies?
Number 1.
Number 1.
I have an idea, but go ahead.
Who's gonna get done dirty, huh?
Number 1. You usually last a long time now.
Yeah, give me Becky.
Wow, damn. Straight up Becky right away?
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, that'll make the crowd explode.
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll make the crowd explode.
Sure.
Dave,
17. All right.
Dave, who do you got
Me?
for number 1? Yeah,
I'm gonna go Bailey at number 1.
What was she last year? Number 3, if I'm correct.
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's a
right.
high win percentage at that number 2.
Wow. Oh,
Eddie says Roxanne. He's still on the
Roxanne.
Roxanne train from the other night.
I mean, she's there. She's gonna be in there.
He's thinking. Thinking.
You're right. You got to go with someone that has the stamina that can last like 45 minutes here.
I thought you were going to say what I was going to say.
I got 2 people in mind, but you know what? I'm going to go with like out of the box here. I'm going to go Naomi.
Naomi and now.
I think Naomi.
Naomi.
She has a stamina.
Out of the box.
Either her or Bianca. I think Naomi first because you want that big kick with Bianca coming in a little bit later. You know what I mean? You don't want to start her off with that unless it is someone like Roxanne Perez or Becky Lynch. I just can't see that pop coming right away. I don't want to see that right away. No.
I mean, I say Bailey because she does so much. She can go a long time, and I think if you put her in there, she'll give you 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
Okay.
I got a question.
What's up?
1 second, I'm gonna give you my number 1 pick before, and then you can get to that question. I'm gonna go with Io Sky. Like you guys all said it. You guys all said it. Somebody who can with stamina. Somebody that can last a very long time. She's still kind of like right in that top tier category. So I think you can send Io out at number 1.
Okay.
I'm not sure about number 2, but yeah, Io.
Okay.
Kurt, what was your question? Please, you go.
Kurt, who did you have real quick? I'm gonna write them all down. Kurt, who'd you have coming in?
I said Becky.
Yeah, Becky. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm gonna write them all down. See what we got tomorrow.
And go ahead, Kurt. What's your question?
See, it's funny because over there, Mr. Larry says that he wants Io, and I can see Bailey. That could be 1 and 2. That would be a bad thing.
That would be
absolutely
dope.
right. You're absolutely right. That would be a good start. That would be good. All right, Kurt.
I guess as far as surprises go,
okay.
I'm getting there's a high possibility we get an AJ Lee sighting.
Oh hell yes!
Wow, that would be huge.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, in NXT. Who did she have the beef with? Somebody, right? Who was it? Did she have like a beef with somebody?
AJ Lee?
Yeah, AJ.
Well, Roxanne kind of brought her up.
Roxanne. Okay, yeah, it was a CM Punk thing. Like I was a fan of yours or something, right?
Yeah, something along the line. Yes.
So no, I came across a video. I don't know if you came across a video where Punk was being interviewed and he was like,
on Pat McAfee.
No, it was backstage somewhere. I thought I might have sent it to you, but I'm gonna have to send it to you.
Okay.
But he hinted at it. It was like not even like low key. Nah.
Very nonchalant. Eddie says,
Gail
"Here is
Kim.
my surprise, Gail Kim."
I can't. They've had so many issues with her over the past. I can't see her coming. That happening.
No.
Man,
Dave, you got a surprise entry? Random? Anyone you can think of? No old timers, though. We don't want to say no old timers.
No, I was gonna go Trish, but that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, I think. Oh,
you don't see Trish coming in there?
Is she an old timer?
Yeah, she's considered a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
True.
who's definitely gonna show up. I can see Mickey James.
You know what? I was thinking her too, but that's old timer too. If you go going to that far,
yeah.
It's a high possibility in my eyes.
I can see it. I can definitely see it. Absolutely.
Well, I'll throw mine out there. I know it's probably not going to happen, but we'll just say it just for a random one. I'm going to say Britt Baker from AEW.
Okay.
You did say that. Yeah, I like that one.
Is she free to go?
I thought you were going another route there, Larry. I really did. I thought you were going to go say Lita.
Well, no.
Please no.
Oh my God! If Lita comes out, that's a bathroom break for me, real quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Come on,
and
man.
I usually try not to use the bathroom during the Rumble. That's one time that I definitely cannot. I'll pee in a cup if I have to, guys. Like, hey, just look away. Just look away. I don't want to really leave the room just in case Brock.
Anything's possible. Just saying.
You two got any randos that you think might pop out on them?
Mine are going to be all old school wrestlers. You know what I mean? Like I can see Trish Stratus somehow popping in here. You know, I really can. But man, Kurt, I love the AJ Lee, man, because if I see her come down the ring skipping, man, I'm gonna be one happy brother. I'm gonna say that right now. You know, I miss that. I miss that. Yes,
I can deal with that. I can deal with Mandy Rose too.
Woo, yeah.
If we could get Mandy Rose back, I wouldn't be upset about it. I mean,
Mandy Rose. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
Hey, you know what? I think there was some shots taken on the internet. That's what really made me think of her today.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go Mandy Rose, then I'm gonna go Michelle McCool.
No. But it's apparently it looked like Mandy Rose was taking shots at Tiffany Stratton, and Tiffany Stratton fired back by saying, "You can see me on TV every week. The other person you have to pay $9.99 for." So, so I'm pretty sure she was taking a shot at Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
But if we're going dark horses, I do have a dark horse in the women's Royal Rumble.
What, to win?
Yes.
Well, we're not talking about the winners yet, Dave.
No, I'm just saying a dark horse that could actually could make some noise. That's all.
All right.
Right, go ahead.
Go ahead. Let's a dark horse that could make some noise.
If she's in it, I think Lyra.
Lyra's in it. He don't like Lyra.
That's my dark horse.
I mean, it's very possible because they like.
I know it wouldn't happen, but I wouldn't mind if they Santino Morella her. I don't want to see her whatsoever.
Gotcha.
In and out. I just can't. I just can't.
Happen. That might happen to Chelsea.
Oh man, that's probably a guarantee. Well, that's a good one. Who's in and out the shortest time for the women, guys?
Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
Are we gonna say a sweep? Is it
a
sweep?
Chelsea Green.
It has to be. It has to be.
But does she stay in there long enough to run into Michin again? because this thing just keeps going and going and going.
Depends how the numbers go.
Yeah, it just,
But then you know what? You know what? Chelsea Green's that type of a wrestler. She's that R-Truth type wrestler where she can just lay outside for a while and just manipulate that time, man. For some reason, that's her.
and she has Piper Niven to back her up.
True.
But is Piper going to have her back, man? I mean, like I don't know.
Yeah, they're still playing up this whole security guard thing, and it's probably the best thing for Piper Niven to do. I mean, she's actually really good, but she's just in the mix. I mean, she's.
Are they bringing up? Are they bringing up Shotzi at all?
Ugh.
I ain't seen shots in a long time.
Well, she's on NXT now. I know you don't get to catch it as much without us getting to really updated, but they're slowly but surely like trying to push her on NXT.
Yeah, I know she's on NXT. I thought maybe from NXT they bring her up for like maybe one night.
There's a good chance.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna see like Lash Legend Jada Parker.
Man, we was on the same algorithm? Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Lash Legend Jada Parker. Who else? Roxanne.
I mean, it's a personal, but I would like to see all like Naomi, Jade, Lash Legend. Mm-hmm. I would like to see all the girls, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Of the African race, all just in there at the same time. I mean, it's those small things are big deals, you know what I mean? Because we used to not get that. And
is Jade Cargill coming back to make an appearance here?
I believe so. Yes.
I mean, this would be the time.
I see Bianca in there and Naomi at the same time, and Jade. That's when she makes the appearance. When both of those still in there, that's when she comes out because it's going to be some kind of backstabbing or like that. Oh, you took my spot, Naomi. Like
does Jade turn on Bianca? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think he goes after Naomi if it's going to be one of those two. Honestly, because that's what I feel. I don't know.
Does Belair go heel?
See, that's what I'm thinking.
You know what? You might be right because I think she is the WWE. Like she could be the champion anytime. Like she has the the mic, everything, the ring appearance. So I think she's outed to go for that singles title. I think it might be she's the one that kind of turns or flips something here. That's what I'm thinking.
Because Naomi's, I mean, obviously Jade's not a good wrestler compared to them, but Naomi kind of needs it. She came back from TNA. They wanted to try to push her. And then she was kind of just floating. Then they put her in this small little story. So I think there's definitely something comes to a head here. And I felt like the other night they did drop a little hint bomb like, well, just last year, ironically, Jade threw Naomi out. Yep. So I think there's a little tie to that. I don't think they just said it for no reason.
There's always a reason.
What'd you say?
There's always a reason.
Oh, there's absolutely always a reason.
Well, Larry, how about we talk about who's going to win it? Who's going to win the Women's Royal Rumble, man?
That's a great question.
That is the question, Dave. That is.
I'm saying it's great. It's a tough answer. I should say tough answer. I shouldn't say.
Well, according to DraftKings, I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Am I first? Who's going first?
Larry, I think you should go first, man.
I really. I just don't feel like as if she needs it, but I feel like Charlotte's gonna win it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let me write all these down. The women's. Okay. Larry's going with
I know where
queen.
He's going. Look how he's looking. I already know what he's gonna say.
I don't even need you to say anything. I don't even need to say anything. I don't even need you to tell me. Okay. I already got it written down.
My answer hasn't changed.
In all caps.
It hasn't changed since the first week we started discussing the Rumble because the first week you was teetering.
Yeah.
It was teetering, but listen, it's Jordan Grace.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's been stuck on it, showstopper.
Why Jordan Grace?
They're putting a rocket on her back. I'm telling you.
Okay. Okay.
Showstopper?
Guys, you know what? You're going to be surprised what I'm going to say here. I'm going to say last year's Royal Rumble winner is going to be this year's Royal Rumble winner.
Don't give me a back-to-back winner, Dave. Come on.
Bailey.
He said it with conviction, too.
You just like the big butt, Bailey. That's all you like, brother.
This is why I say this, because think about it. In the men's rumble, who was back-to-back winner? Cody.
Well, there's been 4 of them.
Yeah, I understand that. But my point being is last year, back-to-back women, it was the men's, it was Cody. This year, back-to-back, I'm going with Bailey.
Okay. So you got Bailey going from first in to last out.
HBK 95. Hello.
I don't know.
All right, Larry. I agree with you. I don't think she needs it, but all this stuff, the promos we're seeing about the Queen, I can see it happening. But you know what? Since we're on Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, I'm going to go out of the box here, and I'm going to go Bianca Belair.
I can see that happening.
That's a possibility.
I got Bianca. I'm going to go Bianca here. Yeah.
I'm sticking with Bailey.
I'm sticking with Charlotte.
Josh, what's up?
Josh, thanks for checking in, big guy.
All right, so Larry's got the Queen. Kurt, of course, he has Jordan Grace from 2024 when he said that last year. She's gonna win it. Dave's got Bailey and I got Bianca. Okay, here we go. Okay.
All right.
Yep.
All right, one last one for the women's one. This one's gonna make you think a little bit. Who's gonna have the move of the night?
Oh, that's easy. I got that one. I'll go first on that one. I'll go first right there.
All right, please.
Your girl, Io Sky. I think she has one of those Ricochet Logan Paul moments where she's going to do something high flying. It's either out of the ring or inside the ring. It's Io Sky. Yep.
I like that one. Showstopper, you go next.
I can see that. Actually, that's not a bad choice.
Obviously, of course, Dave. I said it.
I know. I'm agreeing with you. I mean, she's known to do crazy stuff like that, like she did off the cage with that trash can. I think it was back in the day.
She's done it twice now.
She's done it twice. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna go Charlotte with the moonsault or whatever that little twist thing she does all the time.
The Charlotte song.
Okay. Yes. Yep.
Kurt.
Mm-hmm. I agree with Io Sky, but I'm hoping someone solos Nia Jax out of the ring.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go with your pick, Kurt. Jordan Grace does something that shows her massive strength. Just something. Maybe something to Nia.
Oh, that would be insane. That would be insane.
Something that does show her massive strength. I don't know what it's going to be. I mean, because, I'm really not big on her yet. But I think she's going to show something that shows everybody, I'm dog fucking strong. And my presence is going to be felt from this. It's going to be that holy shit moment. Wow, she really just did that. I think I'm going to go.
I can see it.
And she's going to win.
I can't see her win it.
She's going to win.
If she wins this, Kurt, I'll be like, man, you called this a month ago, bro. I just can't see it.
Listen.
Wow.
Well, we have another match to get to, guys. They're starting to heat this tag team division up.
Yes.
So what they're doing now, what we got now is, which I didn't see coming, a 2 out of 3 falls, the Motor City Machine Guns, and obviously, what are they? DIY. Guys, what do you think happens here? Dave, why don't you start us off this time?
I definitely will. I love, guys, I love tag team wrestling. It's one of my favorites. I go back to the British Bulldogs, the Killer Bees, Valentine and Beefcake. The list goes on and on. But this match itself, I love the Motor City Machine Guns. I think they're going to take the titles off DIY. I think DIY is going to I think they're having issues right now. They're going to have issues in the ring. Johnny Gargano is going to do something to piss off his partner, Ciampa. And next thing you know, your new champions are going to be the Motor City Machine Guns. Book it.
You think they start to have a little? We lost.
Oh, look at that! Dave got all excited and shit, fell off the damn chair, man. Look at that.
Sorry, guys.
No, it's good. It's good. Well, I'm going to ask him.
No. That was my fault. Yes, Machine Guns. Book it.
So you think that they might have a little distinction between them? You think that
I think it's going to go 3. I think it's definitely going to go 3 falls. And I think Motor City Machine Guns win the second fall, and then they're going to win the third fall. And then DIY is going to have issues, and they're going to be blaming each other. And next thing you know, new tag team champions.
New tag champs.
Now, is this a disqualification match by any sorts at all, or no?
No, I would say no.
This is 2 out of 3.
And then the halter top boys are going to make an entrance and cost somebody the championship. That's what's going to happen.
Well, they did say tonight that they are they're no longer helping DIY whatsoever. That finally broke down tonight in the big 4-on-4 match. That finally broke down.
Was that honest though, Larry? Was that honest though? I mean, words can be said the night on Christmas Eve, Royal Rumble Eve here. It's said out there in our ears, but is it truth to be said? Or truth to be seen?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah. See. There we go.
Josh says pretty deadly cost DIY the match.
I think so.
Yeah, I definitely think there's something involved there. I mean, you kind of seen a little cross between Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga too. He kind of ran into the belts today. So that would probably set up nice for, the Motor City Machine Guns and Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga again, too.
Yeah, he definitely glanced at those belts when he was walking by, huh? So that gave you a little clue right there, too. Yeah.
I mean, but they're still, I always say it wrong, Legado del Fantasma.
Phantasma.
Excuse me. So they're still in the mix, which would make for another great match. Obviously, the tag team division over there on SmackDown is really, really hot.
It's amazing. It's so much better than it used to be.
I think they really just need to go to one set of belts again, guys. And literally, there's too many tag teams. That's not obviously the whole Raw thing. We don't know what the hell's going on over there with them.
No, that's crazy over there. Yeah.
I mean, and there's tag teams. You got the War Raiders as the champs now. Like, I think that's one set of belts that they could do away with.
Why did they change their names to the War Raiders, not the Viking Raiders anymore?
Well, that was their original name before they got to the main roster, the War Raiders.
Yeah, I remember them saying that, but I'm saying did you guys like the Viking Raiders better? I know I did.
Who was the chick with Viking Raiders? What was her name?
I think they were over the Viking gimmick.
That was his wife. What is she? She calls herself Valhalla now.
Valhalla,
yeah.
What was her original?
I forget. She was part of the Riot Squad, though.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Oh, she was. That's right. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Yep.
Yeah, it's not Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross is the other one. She's the other one.
Mm-hmm.
So but I think she's hurt now. I think that, or did she have kids? I think that's why she's not coming out with them. She might have had kids, because we know he just came back from that neck injury. That's why he was out for so long. But yeah, they're just totally not utilizing the tag team titles the right way over there. I think they should do away with one set of them, and really everyone should just fight for one set of tag team, just like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You had Legion of Doom, Steiners. You had these many tag teams, and it's just not being utilized properly. But then when they're going out there, they're having great matches.
Yeah, but this is the best the tag team division's been in a long time, guys. Come on.
Probably. Yeah.
They got the bodies. They just got to do what SmackDown is doing.
Yeah.
But why is it that hard for them just to do what SmackDown's doing?
And I think they do get
different GMs.
It's a lot of character development going on over there for some reason.
Where over on Raw?
Yeah.
You think they're developing characters more on Raw?
I'm just saying that because the story.
No, that makes sense.
With the New Day, and then the New Day, because they're not doing much, but developing their characters more. I don't know.
Well, I told you guys before. I like the fact that New Day's shaking things up. Like they're going a whole totally different direction, and I like it. I like it too. I really do. And they got the crowd's against them. Everybody's against them. Even their parents are against them. That's the best. That's what's going great for the New Day. But they got to win matches, guys. They can't be losing.
That's where I was gonna say. You took it right. I'm like, you got this hot thing going right now, but back-to-back weeks, you guys are taking L's. So what's really the point of this? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I like that they're like in that old Shawn Michaels look with the jeans and the knee pads. I see where they're going with it, but it seems like I'm starting to hate some of these things. That's like, why is it running dry so fast? I don't know if it's because the other stories might be just, you know what I mean?
Right.
Just so much more. What's the word I want to use? Like dominating that. And don't get me wrong. I mean, obviously they're catching some of the biggest heat in the company, but it's just like, why aren't we doing more with that? And why are they taking losses? I mean, because what about like the Wyatt Six? Or is that dry yet?
Yeah, it's definitely
To me, it's been dry forever, but that's just me.
Apparently, Bo Dallas is injured.
Is he hurt?
So nobody's on TV, which makes sense, but it sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Because the buildup was so big.
It was.
But
it was
you
huge.
can't really, and the way they have it set up, you can't really do nothing without Uncle Howdy.
Right.
All right, well, I got a suggestion because I know there's this guy that's just floating around. Do you guys think that they should maybe put Karrion Kross with the Wyatt Six?
No.
Because now I have a reason for this. Every character that's been basically turning heel within the last, I don't know how many months, at some point there was a cross between. Excuse that, I did not do that on purpose. But there was something Karrion Kross was lurking around, or there was, and he's still starting to lurk around now. As you can see, he's around Sami Zayn. But remember, he got into Drew McIntyre's head. He was in Miz's head. He was in a few people's heads. Do you think maybe that they should maybe get rid of what he's doing and maybe send him toward the Wyatt Six? Maybe.
Well, wasn't he going against the Wyatt Six forever? I mean, for the wild time.
Is he really going against them?
I mean, wasn't he going against
so
them?
Sadistic. And it feels like he's just floating. I just don't know what to do with Karrion.
Maybe they have nothing for him, and that's what he's doing.
It's like he's like appearing in random places. It feels like maybe they should tie him to that. Because I think AOP sucks. Flat out sucks.
Tell us how you really feel there.
Yeah, I can't even hold that. I'm just like, they're so big and they're just, for what?
Right.
And then, you know what I mean? They got the mouthpiece. That's not, Elderling doesn't do anything for them. They're like, I'm just so confused by what they're doing with that whole intertwined thing. It's just not for me. Kurt, you was big on the Y6. Do you think that makes any sense?
No.
No, you don't see it?
I don't like it.
I don't know what to do with Karrion Kross, but he's always around.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I don't think they have a spot for him. Just that's what they're doing. This just like to intimidate other wrestlers.
Maybe we just don't see it.
There's a lot of things that we don't see that they see, I guess. I'm just like, what do you do with him? He's just floating. I mean, even Nakamura right now, it feels like it's just going right back into the same cycle.
Yeah.
Even with the new gimmick, it's just the same cycle for me. So it's just not, it's not hitting. But continuing on, guys.
But Kross changes from time to time. You know what's funny? Like sometimes he's all right. I mean, then other times he's like his devil comes out in him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Josh does, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Thanks, Josh, man. We was trying to figure it out, man. He must be catching up. Yeah, Sarah Logan. Yeah, that was her name. Good call, man.
Oh, Sarah Logan. Okay.
That's a good call.
Yeah, good call.
But I really don't know what to do with Kross. I'm just
I don't think they know what to do with Kross.
He was great in TNA.
Oh, sure he was.
He was great in TNA.
I'm sure he is. Maybe that's where he should go back to then, man. Like, just I don't know. Like, maybe they can go over there and get some type of development or something because they're missing something. I mean, he used to have that really great entrance. He had all that.
The entrance was great.
He had the TikTok thing going too, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean the entrance was great, but that's it. And it feels like you just keep putting them in places, and I'm just like, it just doesn't do it for me. Craigle says, I just unleash him and make him a monster heel.
That's basically what he was when he wasn't in WWE, and it worked.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think it's. Yeah, they got to figure something out soon.
But
But
his
back
name
to the
is
tag team
also-
match.
his name is
Are we
Killer
all on the same
Cross,
page here?
too.
Are we on with the machine guns? Or has anybody?
Absolutely. I think the title. I'll go let you go.
Yeah.
I think the titles change hands.
Yeah,
Goes back to Motor City Machine Guns, and
definitely.
there's definitely going to be some type of interference in there. I don't know how it's going to play out, but I guarantee this match is going to be a banger. I think this is going to be a hell of a tag team.
This
match.
might be your first match of the night.
It might be.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah.
Kurt, you say same thing? Machine Guns,
100%.
sweep guys, champion.
Paul?
Yeah. I think it's machine guns. I think pretty deadly, whatever the hell they're called, come out and interfere and cost the LI the match. I think so. Whatever
Yes,
the hell
boy.
they are,
Yes,
those
boy.
those guys.
Ugh, yes, boy. I mean, maybe I don't know. Maybe they could have went a different route with this tag team thing. Now that you guys say it, they could have honestly they could have had more tag teams in this match, and just like guys go out there, man, and have a banger fatal 4-way. I always like those fatal 4-ways where they just let everybody tornado style. Just let everybody go out there and bang out.
Well, we'll probably get those tag team matches at WrestleMania where they just put on banger tag team matches.
I'm okay with that.
Man, how many are you gonna get though with the shows being cut down so long now? I don't think you're gonna get too many. How many did we have last year? You really think
they've been doing them consistently every year? Little tag team showcase matches.
Probably in a ladder again, huh? You think they would do?
Saw an odd tag team tonight on SmackDown.
Which team did you say? LA Knight and Damian.
Damian Priest. I was like, what?
Very odd.
It's very odd. I see where they're going with the story. They're trying to keep those guys hot. Obviously, I think that's why they moved. But I mean, obviously, I think Damian's going to get ran over by Jacob. I don't understand what the. I didn't think they were sending him over there to get ran over by Jacob. But
if I have to see, what's he called? Not Tamatanga. Fatu go against that ring post one more time with his butt. I'm done. I'm over it. It's getting old. It's getting old fast, guys.
You're gonna see it every week.
It's annoying.
Everybody that has the name Uso is going to do that. Yeah. It's just what it is now. You're going to get that.
It's just annoying to watch. It's getting old fast to me. It's the same thing. I mean, he did it like 10 times to Braun Strowman. Come on, man.
Well, you would have to if you think about it. You would have to do it 10 times. How do you keep them down?
Well, I get it,
but
but
demolish him. You have to.
He's good.
Well, the one time he went to do it, and LA Knight moved. I thought that was great. I was like, got him.
Yeah, I thought honestly, like while we're going on that, I did think it was a good tag team match. I didn't see that.
No, I didn't think it was a bad match. I just thought it was a kind of odd couple. That's all.
Well, because they're gonna have a lot of people who's in cahoots together, but you're not really friends. You know what I mean? You're gonna you need that around this season, especially with all kinds of bloodline shit going on. Obviously, the Rumble tomorrow, so people's gonna need some type of. Hey, we're not really friends, but
I mean, Fatu doesn't die, guys. I mean, you can sit there and knock him out, and he still gets up. It's like, come on.
You can't kill him. You can't kill him.
He's the boogeyman. He's the boogeyman,
It's crazy.
Oh, I guess we'll get to him in a second.
I mean, you can hit him with a chair, take him over the guardrail, beat him up here, then all of a sudden, here comes Fatu again. It's like, come on, man.
But before we get too far off sidetrack, we do have a world title match tomorrow, guys. Mm-hmm. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens.
Wow.
Yeah.
This could be a barn burner, fellas. Kurt, start with you. What's going down, bro?
I tell you what I want to go down.
Let's hear
it. I want Kevin Owens to walk away the champion. That's what I want.
I knew you were going to say that.
I want it.
Is it a clean win, though? Is there interference to help him out, though?
I mean, it's no disqualification.
Who helps him then?
who helps him. See that's the thing. I don't think anybody is going to help Kevin Owens. I mean, maybe Sami Zayn and unintentionally. I think we see Randy Orton pop up. Feeling Usi juicy.
Feeling Uzi. I think Sammy
Okay.
goes heel tomorrow.
You think Sammy
Think
goes?
Sammy
heel?
goes heel?
I think
Wow.
Sammy. Yeah, this is, and that's what we're gonna get to this, but I think Sammy goes heel, man.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
I think because we've seen too many times of Kevin turning on him, Kevin turning on him, Kevin turning on him.
Okay.
I think it's time to spice Sammy up. I think it would literally fuck the world up if Sammy turns heel. What's Josh say? Josh says I'm torn on this one. I think Cody wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if Owens wins the title. I personally think Orton returns and
There's
costs
good
Cody.
news. That's what I was going to say. I think Orton comes in here because the Viper is unpredictable, man. And what better time to have him come back with this scenario right here? I could see it happening.
Would he
I
cost
really
Cody before he cost KO?
That's the thing. I mean, the Viper's unpredictable, man. Which way's the story play? Because that sets him up for something big coming up in, the next couple of weeks and the next pay-per-view most likely too. Where does he go? How does he play this out?
That's great. Does Randy Randy feels like he did get put in that position because of Cody?
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like this never would have even happened if
Maybe everybody starts to turn on Cody, which starts to set him up for his heel turn.
Well, Punk told him that in the promo on Monday night.
There was a lot said.
A lot.
Sammy already had his. Or Eddie says Sammy already had his heel run. Absolutely, but he's a good heel. I mean, it gets forgotten about because everybody he's that guy that he's always getting his ass beat. So people feel bad for him.
Right.
He just has that look too. Josh says he's gonna blame Cody for everything that Owens did to Orton. I'm telling you, I think Sammy this would throw everybody off. I would really love to see Sammy go heel. What are you thinking, Dave?
We're gonna get some. It's gonna be a decent match as far as storytelling and drama goes.
See, here's my thing. Okay, Sami Zayn's in the Royal Rumble, right? We already know that, right? Okay.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a name that hasn't declared for the Royal Rumble. That's why I think it's going to be Randy Orton, because it's going to be right after this ladder match, an interference for this person. They're going to be in the Royal Rumble next. I can't see that. I can see RKO. I can see that there. What big name is not declared for the Royal Rumble that has a beef with these two? Is there anybody else besides RKO? Randy Orton.
That's it. I mean, you're absolutely right.
It makes sense.
I mean, I just can't see him, back to back here, interfering in this match here, because it's not just going to be a quick interference. It's going to be something like a 2 or 3 minute promo, a fight there. And I don't see them going into the Royal Rumble there, a big star. It's got to be somebody that we're not thinking about that's not declared. That's why I really think it's going to be Randy Orton.
Because it's a 4-hour show with 3 matches.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what. Yeah, we got both.
Guys have worked
2 hours of 2 hours of Rumble matches.
Well, 4 matches. Yeah, 2 hours of Rumble matches.
Right.
Josh says if Owens wins the title, we're absolutely getting Sammy and Owens at WrestleMania for the title. Either Sammy wins the Rumble or the Chamber. That's. I mean, I'd love to see that at WrestleMania. I think it's like just something. They just haven't done it yet there, and man, no will burn that place down. I don't think people.
If there is interference for somebody that's declared already, is Drew McIntyre in play for here?
See, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, he has motive to want to come after Cody.
Yeah, because he really doesn't have a problem with Owens.
No,
he doesn't like him, but he doesn't really have an issue with him. So that's not who he really wants to get. Because really, in all reality, they're kind of on the same page. They think Cody's an idiot for helping Roman.
I'm going to say Cody retains.
Because you just want Cody's story to continue. That's all you
No, I don't. No, it's not even that. No, it's not even that. Because you got to have Cody and Punk somewhere down the line. So that just tells me that Cody Rhodes he's going to retain somehow, some way.
Not based on the promo that I've seen with CM Punk and KO. I kind of like that story a little bit better with me.
I agree with that, but Cody, he's got to hold it to WrestleMania.
No, you don't. No, we don't. No, we don't.
Okay.
I don't think he has to hold it till WrestleMania.
I think they want him to,
because they already got him to that John Cena mode. They got him to where they want him to be.
But they want him to hold it till Mania. Because what better would that be if you have Punk and Cody at Mania? I think that would be epic. I mean,
I guess for some people that's epic, but I still think Sammy and KO is more just the whole best friend dynamic. They came.
We've been down that road.
Yeah,
okay, we went down Cody Rhodes. The story's done. To finish the story's done.
I understand the story's done, but that's not. I mean, Cody is your champion, and that's who they want to be your champion.
He's your champion, Dave.
Yeah, he's your. I'm still kind of on the Roman Reigns is still the champion. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard for me to swallow that pill.
Kevin Owens is the true WWE champion.
I mean, I love KO. I do. Don't get me wrong. I do. I just think tomorrow. I just think somehow, some way, Cody's going to retain.
And Josh says, give them one main event, full circle. They main evented night one at Mania 39 as a tag team. Now 2 years later, they main event against each other for the WWE title. I'm right with you, Josh. I've been waiting for this.
It makes sense. He's got a point.
Eddie says, Sammy isn't a main event player. I
have to agree with that.
2 or 3
I disagree. I disagree with that because Sammy is a crowd drawer, man. He's a prime ticket. He's like Kevin Garnett, big ticket here. He would draw the crowd, and he is main event to me. Just his name, his appearance, I think he is, honestly.
And that's like what I was saying. You always feel bad for him.
Exactly.
Remember for a while there, man, the crowd really wanted him to become the champion for a while there. You know, I mean, he was so he's definite. He isn't main event material if Vince is running things. He's main event material if Triple H is running things because he'll find ways to consistently. He'll be like Cody was for that first 6 months, getting his ass beat all the time. And you can make him a main event character, especially for the championship on Raw. He's at least good enough for that championship.
Sure.
Now I could see why you push back on the other championship, but I couldn't see too much on pushing back on giving him the championship over there. Because who's going to be that guy that really did Seth Rollins really make that championship, or did Gunther?
Well, Seth's a better chaser than he is champion. We've seen that in the past. So I don't see Gunther losing anytime soon either. So I mean, I don't know.
If Gunther does lose, it's got to be to a upper echelon big time player because Jey Uso was not ready for that moment. I mean, they keep pushing him, but I'm done with that scenario too. If Gunther loses, it's got to be something, or I don't know. I can't see Gunther losing for a long time, man.
Nah, me neither.
It's going to be definitely a main event player. They're just trying to figure out who it is. That's why I think Sammy's good enough to beat him for it. Josh says, I'm putting the title on him at Mania. That moment would surpass Kofi Mania.
It would.
I think he's right about that. I think he's right about that, man. Because Kofi Mania was big.
Punk's got to be in the picture somewhere, guys. Seriously, and that's what he's going. Punk wants to win it, and my pick is Punk. Sometime down the line is going to be your champion. I don't know when. I don't know what it's going to happen.
Well, could at WrestleMania we get a triple threat then? That's where I think your guy may be coming into play. Maybe it's a triple threat match at WrestleMania. The
story. You always get one. Excuse me. You always get one. You always get one triple threat at least usually. So I mean, I could see that because it's an easy way to get the championship off of somebody is in a triple threat, and then you still always have 2 or 3 other angles you can use with that. I really didn't get pinned. Yada yada yada. So I can see a triple threat at Mania. I wouldn't mind it.
Possible. It's very possible.
It's possible.
We're freezing up, guys. What's going on here?
You're freezing. Everybody's freezing.
No, nobody's freezing. You cold?
You are.
You cold?
Who's freezing?
No, you were freezing.
Who?
I,
Who?
Larry was freezing up.
It might be you, man, because you knocked
It
your head on
wasn't
the
me.
Cody,
Trust me, it wasn't me.
Rhodes story. You knocked your head on the Cody Rhodes fascination.
yeah, he's over there on the Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
And guys,
So who wins? Who wins this match, and how did they win? Let's talk about it here.
I'm putting my chips in. I'm putting my chips in on KO. I think something happens big here. I'm going all in on KO.
All in. Okay, KO.
I'm gonna be homeless tomorrow.
All right, Jerry, we hear you.
Is any of them extra rooms done yet, Paul? I might.
Yeah, I got one for you, brother. Ready to go, man.
He's got 3. What are you talking about? 1.
Yeah, but I only got 1 done so far. 100%. Yeah. But look at Kurt, man. He's philosophizing though, man.
Kurt, where are we going with this?
Kurt is in deep thought. He's in deep thought. Look at
Kurt, come on now, talk to me.
Kevin Owens wins. I mean, it's not really. That's what I want.
It's what you want, but what do you know?
I think it's a high possibility that he could do it.
Okay.
High possibility.
You know what I would really like to see? Something I did back in the day while I was like wrestling. I actually went up to grab the belt in a ladder match, and as I pulled it down, I let it go. I let it go, and it fell into one of the other guys' hands.
I remember.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and he was actually like my partner at the time. So like as it fell down, it went into a partner's hands, and it just, it turned into be like the great.
Paul, I'll let you go, man. Do your thing.
What do you say? He says, "Yeah, I think the route they go, that scenario would have Roman winning the Rumble and Punk using the favor with Heyman to make it a triple threat."
Paul, what do you think?
I agree with Josh right here. This is where I was going to go. I think Cody retains. Okay, Cody's going to retain this. I don't want him to retain, but I think he does retain the title. That sets up an undercard between Sammy and KO. We're going to get that match at WrestleMania, regardless of if it's for a belt or not. We get that. But I think Cody wins this, and I like exactly what Josh said. Cody versus Roman for the championship. CM Punk cashes in on that favor, and they become a triple threat match. It's the beef between 3 people. I like it. The war of words, the war of in the match, the war on the mic. I like exactly what Josh said. I think Cody retains, and I think that Punk cashes in the favor with Heyman. I like that. I hate saying it that he's going to win, but I do think Cody wins this match.
Yeah, so do I. I think Cody somehow, some way is going to walk out of Royal Rumble as champion. But that doesn't take the fact that my winner of the Rumble, I'll let you guys know when we get there.
We're getting there.
I said I'll let you guys know when we get there. I didn't say who.
Yeah, I would. Oh man, I would really love to see KO win this. But
Me
you
too,
guys
me
are
too.
probably right. You guys probably are right about this. We probably are going to end up with a triple threat. It honestly makes the most sense. And they cash in that favor, and that's when this thing really heats up. Like you said, the promos and the story that they're going to build to this would be phenomenal. I mean, because how many WrestleManias have Roman been the guy now? What is it? Did they say 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10.
But then again, Larry, after the promo we seen with CM Punk and KO, KO has a possibility to win this because that still sets up Roman to win the Royal Rumble. KO Roman, there is still that cash in thing because we've seen the beef between KO and CM Punk.
Yeah,
so the storyline it can go many ways.
I think all the pressure's on Heyman, to be honest with you.
It is.
And of course it is. I mean, his tribal chief.
Really going to blow it out.
All the pressure's on Paul Heyman right now.
He's got to cash in a favor against his tribal chief to bring CM Punk in the picture. Oh, the shit's going to hit the fan pretty damn soon.
Didn't Drew McIntyre ask a favor from Paul on Monday night?
Oh yeah, he's always asking.
Yeah. He's asking. He ain't the CM Punk though. Yeah, he ain't going to cash in on that favor though.
And then he's just so much better being this chaser right now. I think his moment will come and it'll be really good. Now, him being this chaser, they can't change that. It's
gotcha.
That's perfect.
Wow.
Eddie says at Mania, I see Cody winning the triple threat thanks to Paul Heyman turning on Punk and Roman. Cody goes full Outlander heel.
I don't see Paul Heyman turning on Roman or Paul or Punk, to be honest with you.
You know what the funny thing is? We already jumped into the triple threat match at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? We overlooked everything. We just ran our own storyline.
Because tomorrow is so important. We're so all over the place.
Yes.
Tomorrow is such a big deal. It's like, man, I get like this too around every Rumble. I'm like, yo, it's really WrestleMania season. So now, with this new regime, it makes you really want to like. It really wants you to be sucked into it. They want to make sure that you're fully sucked in. I mean, we've been fully sucked in since last WrestleMania.
Yes.
Josh has a point right here. Check this out. Read that, Larry.
Okay. Roman has Cody or Punk down ready for the pin. 1-2. Heyman pulls the ref out and turns on Roman. Punk turns heel and wins the WWE title by pinning Roman because of Heyman. Ooh, he's over there digging in the crates. Wow, he's digging in the crates.
He's definitely digging in.
That's crazy.
I like it though.
That is crazy.
I mean, there's so many ways you can go. Eddie says Cody needs the heel turn more than Punk.
Does he need it though?
No, because they need a John Cena, and there's nobody that can. There's nobody that's out there kissing babies, signing autographs.
Yeah.
He's doing all the extra shit.
He's the face. He's the face. That's what they
want. Without a doubt, he's the face.
And I know they don't want to burn that up too much. I mean, he's spending your next biggest face. It would be serious, like merchandise wise, would be Jey Uso. You can't do that this fast.
Yeah.
No, your merchandise is right now. It's probably still Bloodline, still type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably Jey Uso, or I'm pretty sure it's still Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Penta's starting to climb now.
I was gonna say Penta. Don't take Penta. Yeah. Definitely.
So merchandise,
his merchandise is definitely going through the roof.
I mean, and right now Cody got what? Belts, masks, coats, championship belts. I think they're putting too much into him to try to
red, white, and blue
right away. Josh says Roman and Punk night 2 at SummerSlam for the title, and Roman wins the title back. Man, he's jumping us the whole way to SummerSlam.
I know he's got us going to SummerSlam. Yeah. We're not even.
Let's get to the Rumble
yet.
Matter of fact, let's get to the Rumble, guys.
Let's get it.
Let's talk about it.
Men's Rumble. Who comes out number 1? Showstopper, you first.
Number 1? Oh, that's tough.
I wasn't prepared for this one. I wasn't prepared for number 1.
No, neither was I. I wasn't ready for that. You know what? I know who comes out number 1.
All right.
I know exactly who it is.
Okay.
Don't let don't
AJ Styles.
Wow. He threw one on the limb. I be forgetting about AJ Styles. You gonna write that down, Paul, over there?
Yeah, I mean we'll write that one down. Since Dave
before he changes his mind.
Yeah, Dave guaranteed this, so let's write it all down. Go ahead, Kurt. I'm writing it down.
Cena.
That early? You gonna make my man come out number 1?
John Cena, number 1.
You want to see him go? You want to see him wrestle for an hour?
Let's see him. He can't go. He can't go 60 minutes.
Yeah, John Cena.
Wow. You want the crowd to get pumped up, don't you?
I mean,
yeah.
Kirk, is that where you're going there? Is that where you're going with this?
That would be a banger, though. You hear that music coming out, number 1? Yeah.
That's a good one. Paul, you want to go next? John Cena. Wow.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either.
R-Truth. No, I'm just messing with you. You can't.
He'll go out there and wrestle himself.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be something comical, but
that would be hysterical.
He'll go out there and wrestle himself and throw himself out.
He'll try to get a hot. Yeah, he'll try to think it's a hot tag, and he'll tag someone in. Nobody's there.
Wrestle little Jimmy.
Oh man.
Number 1.
God, I don't know, man. I really didn't think about this because it's got to be a little guy. It's got to be a little guy, man.
Little guy?
It has to be a little guy. You ain't going to bring out the brute strength right away. You got to have some, characters in the ring first. God, man. JD to McDonough, if he's not hurt.
He's hurt.
He's definitely hurt.
He's out 5 months.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
I was like, my God, if he comes out, he's a different type of soldier.
But Larry, would you put it past my dude if he came out? Like, we've seen this dude.
JD McDonald's out 5 months.
I know that you didn't see the show when we did it last time. I said, even Larry said, this dude is built differently. And he has my respect. You know what I mean?
He took a shot.
He did. More than one. God, man, I don't know. Larry, get back to me on that one, man. I gotta think about this.
I guess I'll go in. I'm gonna, like you said, I'm gonna go with your technique. Like I said last time, I'm gonna go with somebody speedster, somebody gets the crowd hot.
Yep.
Seth Rollins.
Wow.
Seth, because Seth can go the whole time.
That would set the tape. That would set the crowd on fire too.
It set the tone on. It set the crowd on fire early.
Yep.
They'll do that. For who knows how long.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Seth Rollins.
Okay. Damn, man, I'm so torn on who to pick, though. Honestly. God.
I love Jimmy and Jay.
Gotta be AJ Styles.
What's that, Larry?
I love Jimmy and Jay starting out last year. That
was good. That was good.
That's who I was thinking about. It might be Jimmy Uso. It might be Jimmy because if it's Jay, man, he's going to be that Seth Rollins type draw where we're going to hear the yeet for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? And he's going to be too gassed to do anything. So
that's why he can go out there first, though. They probably would just to get there. That's another reason why he could come out. Well, he went out. Was he first last year, or was it Jimmy?
It was Jimmy.
I thought it was Jimmy.
Jimmy was first, and Jay was second.
I'm gonna go. You know what? It's got to be a banger who comes out. I like Cena, but I think that's way too early for him. Man, oh God. Give me one of the. I'm going to go one of the Usos. I'll take one of the Usos. I'll go one of the Usos.
Okay. Which one?
Yeah. I said one of the Usos. I'm just going to say Uso. Okay.
Which one? There's two of them.
It's going to be one of them. It's going to be Jimmy. It's going to be Jimmy.
Okay.
Larry, who did you say?
We all think two faces are going to start. I just don't think two faces would start it out.
No, Larry, who did you say? Larry, who did you say? Real quick. I'm sorry.
Seth Rollins.
Seth. Oof. Okay.
Kirk, what was yours?
Cena.
Okay.
Right. Got them all written down. Okay.
I see that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, Lord.
Josh says Truth would come in at one
after
point.
the winner wins.
Bro, that would be funny as hell.
Oh man, where do you think Penta comes in? Where do you think he comes in?
And he thinks he
Penta 16, 17.
Yeah.
I mean, he's that dude that can last, though. He comes in
between 15 and 20. I'll give him there.
He can last.
Yeah, the crowd. He said Jay was actually first. I watched it back this week. Okay. Yeah, because that's when he started the no yeets right there in his face.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was like yeet, no yeet, and then they started punching.
Okay.
Oh, I couldn't wait for that moment. Yes, that. Wow. Like you said.
Okay, but Larry, if Seth Rollins comes out number one, who's your number two then? Because you said you can't have two elite people right off the jump.
Actually, there is another number one that just crossed my mind. That could go number one.
You need to shut up because you said AJ Styles was a lock.
No, I'm saying, but there is number one that just crossed my mind that could go number one.
Dave, there's a difference when you say it's a lock and then you bring in somebody else.
No, I'm sticking with AJ Styles, but I'm saying there's just somebody that just crossed my mind that could be at one. That's all I'm saying.
All right, go ahead, Dave. Give us your 1B. Give us your 1B.
Rey Mysterio.
Great. He could come out early, I think, but they did that already, where he lasted.
Yeah.
Didn't he last an hour and 6 minutes or something?
Something like that. Mm-hmm. I still like my pick at AJ. I'm sticking with it. I just came across me.
I think it would have to be maybe Drew or Punk follows right up.
Possibly.
I want to have somebody that he's semi-feuding with.
Mm-hmm.
Just for that whole holy shit It's these two right now. So I mean, him and Punk could.
Sammy at 1. He was 30 last year.
Sammy was 30.
Flip it.
Nah, they won't flip it.
I mean, he could last though. So he's somebody
Yeah.
that could definitely last.
I mean,
yeah, I think Seth would have to. It would be somebody like, whoa. So maybe Drew, or it could be Punk again because they still don't like each other.
Okay.
If I just want those two that cross paths to kind of make sense.
I mean, I'm thinking of somebody that could actually can go. Like I'm thinking, like AJ, Ray. That's going to last at least half hour.
Kurt, you said you got Cena coming in. Who's number 2 facing Cena right off the jump?
Somebody young.
Somebody young.
somebody.
You want to throw Carmelo Hayes out there and get him out real quick?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say Melo.
Well, that's what I said the other day. I think he's going to be in there a long time. I think he's going to weasel his way around for a long time because they've been showcasing him a lot. They're trying to find a place for him.
Yeah. Guys, is Trick in the Rumble too?
That's where you let him get
know.
his little one-on-one with John Cena because he's not going to get it otherwise.
I could see them because you'll get that whoop that Trick. You will get that. I could see it.
Yeah.
But I think with him being so tied up with Obafemi right now, I just
yeah.
If I was going to use anybody from NXT, I would use Obafemi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a monster.
Who does Obafemi? Who's Obafemi remind you of?
Almost.
Yeah. Amos, Ahmed Johnson.
Ahmed Johnson. That's what I was looking for. Yes.
Okay.
That's my Ahmed Johnson. Yep.
It's a cross between, maybe that's what they should do with Amos when he comes back too. Maybe put them together. I've been seeing that all over the internet lately. That would make a little bit of sense. But they would be so dominant. I don't think you could. Like, what do you do with that?
Larry, how about we do a Final 4 for the Royal Rumble, man?
Final 4. I like Final 4. Ooh.
I
do I go first? Who goes first?
Larry, you're the host. You pick them. You pick who you want first. Kurt's jumping in.
Kurt.
I got Roman.
Punk.
Seth. And Drew.
Wow.
You gave 2 out of my 4.
Yeah, man, you kind of came right in hot. You came in real hot. I think you gotta. All right, Dave, you ready? You want to go?
Yeah.
Please.
You took 2 out of my 4, so I'm going to go Punk. I'm going to go Roman.
Okay.
I'm going to go AJ Styles. I'm telling you, don't laugh at me. I'm telling you.
He sees something we don't see.
Yeah,
I do. I do.
Somebody need to check his cup, whatever this motherfucker's drinking. I'll tell you that.
I'm telling you. Hey, call me crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, that's fine.
A little crazy.
And I'm gonna say. Sami Zayn.
Okay. Larry?
I will go Roman.
Okay.
Sammy.
Okay.
Punk. Cena.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but
all right, Larry.
I just don't know how he ties in, but I'm gonna go.
I think Drew throws Cena out.
Okay, I'm gonna go Roman, Seth, Sammy, and Punk.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That's a solid Final 4.
I think Cena's at the top 5. I think Cena gets eliminated by
Yeah.
One of those guys. I think Cena gets a run, but he's gonna make it close to the end, and he's just somebody's gonna get him. And it might be Roman or something because I
think Drew throws Cena out.
Now per se Cena wins. Does he have the most wins in Rumble history?
If Cena wins, I'm out. I'm done.
Dark horse number 1 by Joe. Okay, we're going back to the dark. I like it. I like the number 1. You know
Who's
we
that?
can go.
Braun Breaker.
Oh, he's got Jay in there though. Jay, what do you think about Jay making it to the top 4?
Because there's a possibility it could really happen. I think they really want to swerve us this year, I think.
Okay, here's the thing. If that happens, if Josh is correct, Roman, Jay, Punk, Sammy, what if Jay outs Roman? How would you feel about that?
That would make things interesting.
That would, wouldn't it?
Would it?
Without a doubt, it would.
And then Sammy outs Jay. You know what I'm saying?
See, I think if anything, Sammy would throw Roman out.
You're kind of making logical sense to me. The more we keep going with this, it makes some sense.
I can see Sami Zayn throwing Roman out.
But what kind of storyline would that be if Sammy turns on Jay and Roman? You know what I'm saying? Like, Uso, it ain't no Uso anymore. It's Sammy. That's it. It's Sammy.
This is how Sammy gets tied up with KO.
That's what I'm saying. Drew
Eddie
Cena,
says
Punk.
Drew.
Possibility.
Eddie says Drew, Cena, Punk, and Roman. Okay.
I mean, I could see the Cena thing. You know, it is going to be his last Royal Rumble, so make it to the top 4, but you don't win it. You know what I mean? I can see that, but I don't know.
Now, did we say what Cena won 2? Right? Has he won? He won 2.
Okay,
so if
yes.
Cena wins 3, he ties Austin. Correct.
Correct. Yes.
Because this is the year.
Yeah, Austin won it 3 times.
Yeah, they won.
No, Austin won it twice.
I thought he won 3 times.
He won back to back. He's the only. There's 4 people that won it back to back. Okay.
And then he won it.
Okay.
Hogan won it 3 times too.
Okay, so there's a couple of them who has actually won it 3 times.
Okay.
So
I know Hogan. I know Shawn's won it twice.
Don't we want to kind of erase some of Hogan's records?
I would love to get them out.
Don't we want to try to get some of them bad apples out of there? So
sure.
Do we try to break it? Do we try to? I just don't see if he could take it that far.
Wow.
What's this say?
This is what he does this to me every day in my inbox, by the way. This is what my inbox looks like every day. I swear to you guys. He's consistently clicking like this. What do we have here? Punk throws out Sammy. Roman throws out Punk. And it's Roman and Jay in the final 2. The tribal chief and his right-hand man for the trip to the main event at WrestleMania.
I can't see that.
Okay, let me throw another name out there. What about Solo?
He'll be done.
I would assume he does come back now. Because we've seen previews. We discussed.
Cena will throw Solo out.
Why would he? Solo beat his ass.
Because Cena and Solo they've had history in the past.
Yeah, do you remember what happened the last time they crossed paths?
Yeah, Solo
beat his ass.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Cena would throw him out.
I don't know, because we want
storyline. We want storyline.
Yeah, Solo thumbed him in the chat, beat the crap out of him. So what more better than Cena throw out Solo?
I mean, that's not the storyline, though. I'm talking about, storyline. Solo comes back, Jay's in there.
Solo's not in the storyline anymore.
I'm still waiting.
Yes, he
for
is.
Solo
Yes,
to
he is.
He is, but he's not.
You can't cancel his story.
No.
He still has to acknowledge his tribal chief.
Yo, he's still pissed off.
He's still pissed off he got beat.
No.
I'm
not pissed off he got beat. I'm pissed off because after he lost, he was supposed to acknowledge Roman. It never happened. Now you got these dickheads running around tearing shit up.
And Edge never took care of Judgment Day. So where are we going with this?
That's another guy. Finn Balor's going to play a factor in
Edge. Remember, Edge said, "I will take care of Judgment Day." I'm still waiting for that to happen.
Edge.
We don't even know who that is.
Cope?
That guy. Yes.
Cope Cope is busy. Cope is busy.
Sorry, Cope.
He's where the best wrestle.
He said Eddie says last time they crossed paths at Mania 41, Cena whooped Solo's ass. What that little spot last year, that don't count. I don't think Solo is back to the job. No, he's not. No, not yet. Solo finally was really. This is perfect timing for him. Let him take a little break. Let Jacob and them separate that a little bit. Let Jacob do his thing, what they've been doing, and it's not over yet. Like you said, Kurt, he still has to acknowledge the tribal chief. That maybe he has to acknowledge him in this Rumble. Because we do see that Jacob, we did see tonight, we had questions on Tuesday night, is Jacob going to be in it? But tonight, if you notice when all the guys were going past, Jacob's going to be in the Rumble. And he's not going to be easy out neither.
No, he's not easy out either. No.
He's not going to be an easy out. Okay, that brings me to my next question before we get too deep and too late tonight. Who has the most eliminations?
I mean, if Jacob's in there, I'm giving it to him.
Wow.
Good question.
I got two people. Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar.
I think we get Brock. I would love it.
I could see Braun Breaker throwing some guys out.
It's not going to happen.
I don't think he comes in too early though, which takes that away. That question that you asked. I don't think he's going to be in there too long because he doesn't have the stamina to go. From he has to be in the top 22. To 22 and beyond. I think that's where he comes in. So that answers your question. I'm not going to take him really, but I'll probably take Braun Strowman, man. Him or Fatu, honestly.
Either
Braun's hurt, isn't he?
Breaker.
Who?
Is Braun still hurt?
I think he comes back. I think he comes back though.
Yeah, I think
Braun took a beating.
Yeah, he took a hell of a beating. Though.
He did. But I think he comes back. I mean, the monster. That's a big son of a bitch. You know what I mean?
I can see Braun Breaker throwing guys out.
But yeah, that's what somebody just said. Eddie says Braun Breaker's for the most eliminations. I think we've seen her. I think Curtis said that too.
I can see that.
I could see that happening because they do want to showcase Breaker as much
as
I'm still kind of. I could see him getting a decent amount of eliminations because as long as Kane's not in it, somebody's gonna have to dominate.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see what you're saying. I can see what you're saying though. Maybe Braun Strowman does come back, Paul, and that's how you get Jacob out. I think Jacob's maybe dominating. Then here comes Braun, and these two start going at it. Maybe they eliminate each other.
That's a possibility.
You know what I mean? That type of thing. Just to keep that story going between them two.
Yeah, I can see that.
Josh said Brock isn't coming back. He is named in that lawsuit officially today, so he's not coming back to the WWE anytime soon, if ever. Ooh,
Larry,
he didn't send me that message today.
Yeah, Larry, since you asked the question about eliminations, who's going to get the most? Let me ask you all of us here: who is your surprise entry into the Royal Rumble? Who is going to surprise you the most that we're really not thinking about? Who do you think it is?
Oh, I'm thinking about it.
You're thinking about it?
Joe Hendry's going to be there.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I can see.
He's your surprise, though. Your big surprise.
Yeah, that's the big surprise. But it's
you know how we could tie. You know how I could tie that in because John Cena's in there and he's been challenging. He's been challenging John Cena. So if it doesn't happen, that'd be a nice. That'd be a nice face-off.
They should do it. They should let him go to TNA and wrestle Joe Hendry.
Because it does more for TNA than it does for
Aleister Black. He's definitely popping up.
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's a good one.
I was thinking Aleister Black. I was just about to say that because TNA. I can see Aleister Black in there.
I want to. Does Matt Cardona come back? I know they've been hyping that up. I heard
today that it might be a possibility.
That was a random because I don't care for him very much, so that was very random.
The crowd would go crazy.
That's a good.
But Cardona surely would.
He says Josh, says Hendry, Namath, or Ziggler. So who does he come out as? Nick Nemeth or Dolph Ziggler?
He comes
He'll
out
come
as
out
Nick
Dolph
Nemeth.
Ziggler.
No, I think he'd have to do Nick Nemeth now.
That's who he is now.
Yeah, but he's
That's
Dolph
why
Ziggler in WWE.
I'm just not.
He's TNA though.
I'm just not hype
and
on.
so far they're respecting the hell out of this relationship. They're not going to change.
Yeah, but people know him as Dolph. They don't know him as Nick Nemeth. I mean,
for the past year, he's been Nick Nemeth.
Yeah, but WWE fans know him as Dolph Ziggler.
You're not gonna name him two different names. He's on TV as Nick Nemeth. That's who he comes in the Rumble as. If he comes in the Rumble, I don't think
he comes in the Rumble at all.
I don't think he does though.
My
he will
surprise.
be wrestling. Him and his brother are wrestling for the NXT titles Thursday.
Just because they're trying to make us forget, I'm going to throw it out there. I say The Rock jumps in this somehow.
See, yeah, that's a possibility.
I think because they're trying to make us forget because they said he was doing movies and stuff like that. They're trying to make us forget, but so I still feel like The Rock is a player in here, possibly. I know that's definitely out on a limb.
We get a moment in the ring where
that's definitely a limb because.
Bloodline.
What'd you say?
Do we get a moment in the ring where it's nothing but the bloodline?
Possibly.
Yeah.
That's why I bring Solo. I mean, that's why I brought the Solo thing up because I can see Roman, Jay, I could see that. And I just don't know. Is The Rock in there too?
Oh, man, that's a lot of Samoans in there at once.
That's what I'm saying. And then you bring Jacob in there,
I mean, that's going to be half the Rumble, right? You're talking what?
That's what I'm saying.
You're talking 8-9 guys right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're talking WWE. Eddie says WWE fans are smart enough. They know that Dolph is now Nick Nemeth. Yeah,
Some do, some don't.
Yeah, some don't. WWE fans are not ignorant like AEW fans are. That's a different type of fan base, man.
You have WWE fans that don't watch TNA.
Yeah,
okay, that only know him as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I think this is still new to certain people because
that's what I'm saying. I mean, to you guys and us, we know it's Nick. We understand that, but I'm saying to a WWE a fan who's say I don't know mid whatever 30 whatever. They see him come down the ring. Oh look, it's Dolph Ziggler.
That's where Michael Cole comes in and does his job well and explains.
Oh, he does. That's Nick Nemeth. That's Nick Nemeth. He's formerly known. He'll say it. Formerly known as. He'll do that.
The Spirit Squad.
Hey Larry, I'm gonna bring up a comment by Josh, and he's ready to
Nikki.
Hey Dave, time out a second, okay? Okay, chill out. Okay,
he blew your mind. Let's do it.
I'm gonna bring up a comment. And let's mark about this because this is about to blow your mind. Are you ready for this one?
All right.
Bring it.
What if they have 31
guys and The Rock is number 31? Because this is what he says. After all, he is the final boss.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I mean,
wow.
Think about it, though.
I told you, he does this to me every day.
If that's the case, then Rock will come out at 30.
He's the final boss. He makes his own.
He's the final boss.
If he's the final boss, he comes out at 30.
He comes out at 31.
But he always tells you, I do whatever the fuck I want to do.
I come out at 30. I can do what I want.
No, I can see.
No.
I love Josh's thing there because let's say you have Roman and two other cats in the wrestling ring, okay? The 30 man's already hit. The crowd is like, okay, we got our final 2. We got our final 3. We got our final 4. And then all of a sudden, you hear Roman's shit. I mean, I'm sorry, The Rock's music hit the fan. Are you going to jump up? I'm going to be a kid in the candy store. I'll tell you that right now.
I still jump up every time he comes out.
Oh, me too.
So.
Do you get goosebumps too?
I mean, I do.
Look at that, Dave. Look at that.
I'm talking about
it. Look at that.
Don't I'm talking about it, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I lived my whole wrestling gimmick career based off The Rock, man.
I love The Rock too, but
everything I ever done in the wrestling ring was based off The Rock. So
I'm sick of Dwayne, guys. I can't take it.
How? He doesn't even give you enough to be sick.
Yeah. I've seen it too many times.
He carried us through WrestleMania last year. He
did.
Shit.
He did.
No matter what they said on the internet about how things went, he still carried it through, man. Doing the off script stuff, all the just the changing of the language barrier. Everything he was doing had that shit smoking last year, smacking Cody. Like that was a hot build up for Mania. I could see him coming in at 31. Like I said, he literally says, "I do whatever I want." So, man, that did blow my mind. Like I said, Josh.
It's a great point. It's a great point.
This is perfect for Josh right now because he does this to me every morning, literally 6 o'clock flat, usually right around when I'm getting up. We're already, hey man, this is what happened last night. He is literally my earpiece.
Josh is all over it.
So if I send you guys something early in the morning, it most likely came from Josh. I'll tell you.
Well, let me ask you: if he doesn't come in at 31 or 30, the final boss being 31, of course, make his own, his own judgment, his own script. Where does The Rock come in though? Where do you place him in? The final 5? Where do you put him? Where does he come in? Where does he make his entrance at?
22 and 27.
I think that's way too early. I think it's got to be 28 to 30.
Okay.
Man, I'm at this point. You done sold me on. Yeah, literally, I come in whenever I feel like it. I like that. Like, I do really like that thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is what makes this show out of the box, man.
It's a great scenario, him coming out at 31. But it's 30 men. Why would they?
He's The Rock, Dave. He's the fucking Rock, man.
He just told you he's the final boss, and he's been saying it.
Here, I'm gonna replay it one more time. I'm gonna replay it one more time for you. After all, he is the final boss, Dave. Okay, very simple.
I get it.
All right.
My birthday's in 4 months anyway. If somebody wants to get me a final boss T-shirt, I haven't done that yet. I need to do that.
Is there one?
A final boss T-shirt, of course. There's a final.
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it just says final boss, has the bull on the back.
Okay.
Josh says, "What would be the finish at that point? Roman eliminates Rock."
Then that ruins your WrestleMania moment.
Why does it ruin WrestleMania moment?
Because that's what people want to see: Rock and Roman at WrestleMania.
Dave, you just want Cody to live forever, brother. That's all you want.
Just saying. It was supposed to happen last year, but it didn't.
Okay, his story's over, Dave. It's time to move on, brother. It's time.
I understand that.
It's time, Dave. Okay, let me. The final question I have for you.
Final question. So I was just about to say
Roman eliminates Rock at Rumble.
Dave, you're stuttering because you're pissed off because Cody's going to lose.
If Roman eliminates Rock at Rumble,
we're not getting Rock.
What's the point of WrestleMania?
Bullshit.
Rock is just going to make a highlight film that said he ain't winning nothing. He's done. He'll be back when he wants to be back. That's pretty simple.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, here's the question. It's a comical question. We all talked about that comical moment in the Royal Rumble, especially the men's. I think you know where I'm going with this. What is the pop for R-Truth this year? What does he do comical? We've seen him do everything. What does he do to make us say, "Oh shit"? There's that R-Truth moment. What is it?
He gets eliminated from the Royal Rumble, comes out and says he wins it.
That wouldn't be funny though, Dave. This is our freaking truth.
This is gonna be funny.
I mean, he's went out to the wrong Rumble before. He's went out to the women's before. He's made the ghost tag. What does he do?
Brought the ladder out.
Yes. What does he do?
Oh man, what does he do? And he has to say, "My bad." It has to be something that just doesn't make sense.
Exactly.
He goes to Vegas for WrestleMania and thinks it's the Rumble.
Well, he did think Raw was SmackDown tonight.
Yeah, he definitely thought Raw was SmackDown.
He goes to Vegas and thinks he's at the Royal Rumble and not in WrestleMania.
Man, I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's a good one. Like, what can he? Man, that's the thing, man.
Yo, guys, I'm live in Vegas. I'm at the Royal Rumble. You're at the wrong spot.
He's so uncanny. You have no idea what he'll do because you could clearly see he almost broke Damien again tonight.
Yes.
Like
yes.
Damien, like covered his mouth, like man.
He was like, "Let it go."
Yeah. He was like, you can see Damien was, and then Damien kind of said, "Man, you just never change." That was his way of like trying to like, man, you're
Like,
about to break.
Get away from me! You're bugging me.
I really don't know what he does, man. I'm trying to think what he could do that would like everybody would lose it.
All I know is, I tell you what, whatever he does, we will definitely be talking about that.
We will be. Whatever he does, we'll definitely be talking about it. I can't imagine what it's
definitely going to be an R-Truth moment somewhere.
Man, so I think we ran through all of our predictions. I think you wrote everything down, Paul. So
yes,
I'm
we
sure
did. Yes, we did. We're going to double check on DraftKings to see the odds. So
yeah, we'll go back through these. We'll go back through these comments too. I'll write down some of you guys' predictions, and we'll bring that back up tomorrow. Because guess what, guys? Tomorrow night we're gonna do something a little bit different.
Guys, listen, tomorrow night, make sure you check this out. The Atomic Drop podcast is back. It's going to be a live reaction show tomorrow night at 10 p.m. or immediately after Royal Rumble ends. Myself, Dave, Kurt, Larry, we will be back on the air to give you our thoughts about the whole entire event. So make sure you check it out tomorrow night at 10 p.m. The Atomic Drop podcast is back.
Yes.
And just a reminder, guys, that Royal Rumble is tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock start time.
And did you want to talk about some of our sponsors real quick, Paul, please?
Hey, yeah. Listen, guys, if you guys need a lawyer out there, please reach out to Jason Fine. Give him a call, 1-800-HURT-123. Attorney Big Al, Jason Fine. Motor vehicle accidents, slip and fall, workman's comp, personal injury claims, 3 convenient locations throughout Pennsylvania, New Jersey. First, that city that we don't like, Philadelphia, PA. And, they had a huge injury tonight. A plane actually crashed at Cottman Avenue. So prayers out to them, number one. But give him a call there at 1628 JFK Boulevard, Suite 2120. Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 3 Greensboro Lane. Also in Pittsburgh, or most of our neck of the woods, if you call 1-800-HURT-123, you might actually get me on the phone because I do work for Jason for over 20 years now. I do take a lot of the calls. And guys, I'm telling you, no recovery, no fee. Make sure you reach out to him. He's not going to charge you that 50%, that 45, that 40, not 35. You mentioned Out of the Box Sports Entertainment, Part-Time Marks, any one of our shows. You mentioned that you heard it here. And I promise you, we take your case, it's 33 1/3%. Here at Family, you get that family discount, 33 1/3%. So make sure you reach out to Jason by 1-800-HURT-123.
Big Al.
Attorney Big Al.
All right, guys. Any final thoughts? Curtis, you want to start it off? Final thoughts.
I'm just ready for the Rumble, man. I'm
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Jordan Grace wins. That's what I want to leave us off with.
Showstopper. Final thoughts.
Oh man, if you're having a Royal Rumble party tomorrow, enjoy it. Okay, enjoy the Royal Rumble. That's what it's for. It's one of the best pay-per-views of the top 4. It's one of my favorites. So go enjoy it. Enjoy the women's, enjoy the men's, enjoy the ladder matches, enjoy all of it because it's going to be a great show. And like I said, winner of the Royal Rumble, CM.
I thought you said it was AJ Styles.
Did I say Styles? I meant say.
Look, he changed that fast.
I know. Listen, guys, if you're out there betting on what Dave says, don't take his advice at all because he is flipping script every 5 minutes.
Did I say? I meant AJ Styles. I'm sorry.
Paul, you're not my man.
Hey, listen, I think this is going to be one hell of an event also. We talked about our predictions, our thoughts, our storylines. But I'll tell you what, no matter who wins this, it's going to be something that we're really not going to be seeing. And just go for the ride, man, because this is going to be one hell of an event. And it's going to take us with cliffhangers to climaxes to storylines that we don't even think of setting up the next event. So enjoy the hell out of this event. I'm telling you right now.
Absolutely. And my final thoughts are really, guys, thanks for checking in with us again, man. Paul, we appreciate everything you do for us. Dave, man, it's been a great partnership since you've been along for the ride. Kurt, you know how we do things. And everybody that checked in with us, please check in with us tomorrow night somewhere. We'll say more around the 10:30 just to give a little leeway time. Everybody gets a chance to wind down and all that stuff. But yes, tomorrow, I'm going to say it now. Usually I wait to put it until that day, but I'm going to say it. Guys, it's the road to WrestleMania.
I mean, it's after midnight. We can officially say it. It's the road to WrestleMania.
It's
It
the road to
starts
WrestleMania. I'm
today.
excited. Again, guys, thank you so much, man. This was a hell of a show. I know we went a little longer than we were supposed to, but this is what happens when we get the marking out. So again, guys, I'll see you again tomorrow night, and we'll see you on the Atomic Drop, and we'll mark about it there.
All right, everybody, have a great show. Have a great night.